Hello gurus, welcome to another episode. Hope you're having a beautiful morning. I just went to the beach with my amazing fiance. Now it's Starbucks and I'm gonna jump into the charts for Bitcoin on this video. The team is I'm getting ready for the first day back after this long weekend for the team. We have more than 100 people working on $MCRT Magiccraft World. I recommend pay attention to it and just look into it. We've now built a game, MOBA game, an epic PvP MOBA game. It's being played by thousands of people right now. We also have the game already live on PC, Android, and iOS, so you can already download it from the Apple Store and the Google Store on your phones, and you can play it. And you can play it on PC, and it's cross-compatible. You can actually play for MCRT. So we built the first Web3 lobby. So pay attention to it. Even though the price is around the same as when it first launched, the development has progressed massively and the team is incredible. Hit the subscribe button, join 78,000 people, smash the thumbs up button. I'm going to jump into the charts for Bitcoin, do technical analysis on Bitcoin. I'm going to do technical analysis on Ethereum and look at the total market cap. Then I'm going to show you my SUI farming. If you've been following my video yesterday, 5,200 people watched that video yesterday. I talked about how I'm farming SUI. On Binance, you can farm SUI. So SUI hasn't launched yet. SUI is a project that a lot of people, I'm not involved in SUI in any way, but SUI is a big project that a lot of the, I would say, OG crypto people or big VCs are very excited about. It's a layer 1 blockchain that's coming. Similar excitement as it was for Aptos. And you can right now stake BNB or TUSD on Binance to farm and claim SUI. And that's what I'm doing. You have to do your own due diligence. None of this is financial advice. You have to consult your brokers, your financial advisors, etc. I'm just showing you what I'm doing with my money in the market. Let's jump into the technicals for Bitcoin now. Jumping into the technicals, market quite flat almost yesterday. Meta up a little bit, FXS up a little bit, really very flat market. Coinbase dropped yesterday, Tesla a little bit dropped, but almost completely flat because of the long weekend. Bitcoin is right now, when I look on the 4-hourly, I'm seeing that we are in a bull flag here. We have a pole and we have this flag, and also we have a descending triangle forming here. You see this kind of, I would say it's a descending triangle. Usually it's a continuation pattern that goes with the trend. So the trend here is trending up at the moment. And this descending triangle, everyone's freaking out and starting to sell their Bitcoin. I think that's a mistake, actually. The time to sell Bitcoin was at $69,000. The time to short Bitcoin was $69,000 when I called the day of the top on November 11, 2021. This is not, in my opinion, not the time to be selling. Yes, we have very big resistance at this 30K where we had these resistances. You can see here going back to 2021, we hit 30K before the big bull run in 2021. That was a strong support. Then we went up to 64K, came back down to 30K. That was a very strong support. Then we went up to 69K, came down. Again, 30K was a very strong support before we dumped further. So it's that the longer a price stays on a support line or a resistance line, the stronger that support or resistance becomes. So before, that was a very strong support, right? This 29K. So now it's a very strong resistance, and that's completely expected. The thing that I'm most interested about and what I'm most paying attention to is, as I teach in the crypto master course, is volume predicts price. And you can see here that the volume on Bitcoin, this was the volume at the 69K on Bitcoin. We had around 220, you can see on the top left, 220,000 Bitcoin bought on those per week during the bull run. Bought and sold 222,000 Bitcoin per week, bought and sold during the bull run. Now look at the volume. Look at the volume. It's almost 10 times more than it was during the peak of the bull run. And again, volume predicts price. So even though a lot of people are getting spooked out right now, I'm not. I'm actually very bullish. On the Bitcoin indicator bot, we fired a blue buy back here at 23K, and it's still showing a blue buy. It hasn't switched to a red sell. The Bitcoin indicator bot fired a sell a few days ago, buy sell, but it's on the daily, it's kind of moving sideways here. On the weekly, it fired a buy down there, sell there, and it didn't fire a buy yet on the Bitcoin indicator bot. You use those indicators you can get in the crypto master course with all the other indicators. Weekly volume increasing. On the weekly charts, Bitcoin is doing this big inverse head and shoulders that, in my opinion, is a very bullish pattern. Yes, we're finding a lot of resistance at this 30K, but as I said, that's expected because we had very strong supports there that are now turned into resistances. I still see that we're on that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Elliott wave count. and we haven't finished the third wave. The third wave is the biggest impulse wave. So the way it works, this is an impulse wave 1, then you have 2 correction, then you have third impulse wave, which is usually the biggest, then you have fourth correction, then you have the fifth and final wave, and then you have A, B, C correction usually. So we, in my opinion, we're still in that third wave. We're bull flagging on the daily and the 4-hourly. RSI stochastic is oversold. I think we're bull flagging here. That's, in my opinion, bull flag, a very big one. Also, we have this big descending triangle, which usually build pressure and breaks to the upside to the base of the triangle, this distance here. So I'm still very bullish on Bitcoin at the moment. But I would be going long from that bottom of that support. And also, usually we move out of these descending triangles like this at 70% of the triangle breakout. So this would be the movement, taking us to around 32K. But again, the more times, because that 30K resistance is very strong because of those previous supports that have now turned to resistance. 4-hourly stochastic is extremely oversold. Where I would go long, if you haven't gone long, I would go long from this support like this. I would go long from here on Bitcoin, from this strong support line, and stop loss just underneath. Either the trade works against us or that support breaks and Bitcoin heads down and it fails. But this is where I would go long on Bitcoin like this, with the target of that 34K original third wave target before the third to fourth correction, which gives us a 16 risk to reward ratio trade, risking $485 to make $7,871 without leverage, risking $485 to make $7,871 without leverage. With 10x leverage, it's $78,000 of profits. With 20x leverage, it's almost $160,000 worth of profits. And that's the trade that I would take on Bitcoin. I'll share this in the Telegram. On the 4-hourly, we're oversold. I'll go close. On the hourly, we're curling up to head up. On the 15-minute, we're curling up to head up. So in the short term, I think we're going to get a pump here on Bitcoin. But I still would take, I would rather, we have a lot of support here also. Where we are here, there's strong support. But I could see a wick down quickly just to activate this trade on some news. We have a lot of news announcements coming. So I would keep this trade set up. I'll share it in the Telegram. We have 8,200 of you in the Telegram. So I'll share that. It's a free Telegram. If you want to trade Bitcoin like you're going to see me do, underneath this video in the description and the pinned comment of the video, so going down below under the video, you can sign up to Bybit using that link. You can get up to $30,000 worth of bonuses. That's where I trade. Bybit is the second biggest exchange for trading, and it's my favorite exchange for trading. I think it's the best. It has the biggest liquidity, biggest volume, and I really like Bybit for my trading. $30,000 worth of bonuses when you meet the trading requirements, when you sign up using that link down below. So you go down below, sign up using that link, and smash up the thumbs up button, hit that bell notification, turn on all notifications, and comment on every single video. If you want to take the crypto master course, you can. The link is down there. 7,000 students. It's 10,000 students now have taken this crypto master course, and join that free Telegram with 8,100 members. Now I'm going to show the information about SUI, and then I'll see. So this was Binance announcing SUI a few days ago. So introducing SUI on Binance launch pool from SUI by farm SUI by staking BNB and TUSD. This was about 2 days ago. I posted this in the Telegram. I told everyone about it. So this is the Crypto Guru Alerts. 8,200 people in here. This is the video that people watched yesterday. 5,000 plus people. This I bought a few days ago. IDEX. It's up more than 24% since I bought it, which is beautiful. IDEX. You have to do your own due diligence, but I bought it. And this is when I posted. I locked in 183 BNB for farming SUI on Binance launch pool. Not financial advice. This is what I'm doing with my money. So I put 183. I'm going to show you those gains now. So on Binance, this is the SUI, the Binance token launch platform, and you can see launch pool farming is still going on for SUI, and you can see SUI is a DPoS layer 1 blockchain. So on the Move programming language, its farming period is 2 days. We still have 18 hours and 42 minutes left of farming, and I put in TUSD. I put in 16,295 US dollars TUSD, and I received so far 29. Let's claim the rest. So I've received now 128 SUI from farming that 16,000, 128 SUI, just by locking in my TUSD. And my BNB, I put in 183 BNB, and now I've got 376 SUI from that 183 BNB, which is around 60,000 US dollars. So total now I've received 123 plus 376 SUI, so almost 500 SUI now from farming the last days, and still got another 18 hours to farm. So you can still lock in TUSD or BNB on Binance and still farm SUI, and I think SUI is going to be one of the big players in the space. Once you sign up to Bybit as well, over on Bybit, this is my trades. My Bitcoin trade pulled back a little, Bitcoin pulled back a bit. It's $16,400 in the profits, 220%, 2.98 Bitcoin trade, $16,400 in the profits. And in this account, I have $278,000, almost $279,000. I've got 4.2 Bitcoin in here, $119,000 worth of Bitcoin, $38,000 worth of MCRT, $21,000 worth of TON, $19,000 worth of USD, almost $20,000 worth of FXS, 11,000 with Uni, 3,100 of Ethereum, which is beautiful. So that's my Bybit trading account. And then I'm going to go into Ethereum also. I'll just quickly give some. So Magiccraft is you can play Magiccraft right now, MCRT for MCRT, which can be converted into Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT. So that makes it the first game in the world that's really a game, that's really a fun play-to-earn game, like not some like cartoon kids game, but a real play-to-earn game that's actually fun, where you can actually earn MCRT, which can be converted for Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT. So it's the first game that you can actually earn money, unlike anything else. And we have some big tournaments starting now. The Web3 system is getting, we've been developing it for a long time. It's cross-playable on PC, Android, iOS, and now we have an open league in the Philippines. We're going to have a 200,000 PHP prize on May 13th. So there's going to be a big league game in the Philippines. Magiccraft MCRT is not just an idea. The game is ready to be downloaded on different stores, playable on iOS, Android, PC, and distributing real money MCRT inside an automatic lobby system through smart contracts. 100% testing and 100% working. Where else do you have this? No other game actually has this. This is one of the other characters coming to life. The team is building this Bloodhound and creating his animations. Battle Royale tournament. We've got esports games now playing. We've got esports teams that are playing for MCRT daily, or like big teams now that are involved in. They hit the prize pool. It's powered by Magiccraft, sponsored by Bybit, INF 14. These are some of our esports team. We also have an updated Asia server who's coming for Magiccraft World, which is beautiful. This was IDEX. I bought it a few days ago, up 24%, which is also beautiful. This is one of the team members from the Magiccraft esports leagues. SUI is now on Binance. Magiccraft is live on Apple, Google, and PC. I'm just showing you some stats. ChatGod, my AI project, has now more than 60,000 users just after a little bit more than 1 month. You can check it out, chatgod.ai. You can use it on WhatsApp and Telegram for free. The way you use it, it's like incredible. I really recommend. So for example, we're the only AI project in the world that can do this. You can forward a video. So I just forwarded my video to chatgod.ai, and it summarizes my video. In this video, the author interviews a famous comedian and international TikTok star, and it summarizes what I talk about in my video. The speaker predicts his inverse head and shoulders when Bitcoin was 16K and the price is now 29K. Ethereum is now currently sitting at 1900, could potentially drop to 1500. This was my video a few days ago. ChatGod is amazing. Let's go into Ethereum now. It's a lot of information in this video, but I wanted to show you about SUI, so I wanted to just explain how I'm doing it. And this is the Bitcoin trade. Again, I'll share that in the Telegram. Let's go into Ethereum, and then I'll cut it there. In the next video, I'm going to do the total market cap of cryptos and stocks, so we can monitor it closely. This is Ethereum head and shoulders. Oh, that's a clear head and shoulders now on Ethereum. The trade activated from yesterday, or 2 days ago video. It pulled back and activated that trade. It's still on this impulse wave on Ethereum, but this is a clear head and shoulders, right? On the 4 hour, everyone see this? Shoulder, head, shoulder, clear head and shoulders on Ethereum. Usually it moves the distance of the head. So if you did go long on Ethereum from that trade, I would actually close it, because most likely Ethereum will drop from this inverse head and shoulders to 1500. And that's where there's a strong support. So if you did open a trade, we're at the same spot as where the trade opened, I would close it in case we have a pullback on Ethereum because of this inverse head and shoulders. But then that will invalidate the 1, 2, 3, 4, the Elliott wave pattern. if we come down to 1500, it would go lower. So when you invalidate an Elliott wave pattern, you have first impulse wave, second correction, third impulse wave, fourth correction, fifth impulse wave. If any of the correction waves come below the previous high of the previous impulse wave, which would be this one, then it would invalidate. So if we do break down below 1692, will invalidate this impulse wave, which wouldn't make sense. But this head and shoulders here pattern is showing that we will most likely pull down. But I don't think we're going to invalidate that inverse head and shoulders. So I would go actually long from that strong support, keep above that first impulse wave, above this wave. Otherwise it would invalidate the pattern, the Elliott wave. So I would go long from here with a tight stop loss. This is the long that I would take on Ethereum, risking 11.78 risk to reward, $964 without leverage profits. That's the trade that I would take on Ethereum. So that was a lot of information. All the links to everything that I showed are down below in the description and the pinned comment. So if you go down below under the video, you can find all the links. And comment down below, did you start farming SUI? Are you interested in SUI? Did you watch my video yesterday? Thank you for watching, everyone. Hit the subscribe button, smash up the thumbs up button, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.